Inoue Naoya vs Nakatani Junto, the dream match, an SEO-Conscious analysis, expected May 2026. Based on the provided information, the anticipated boxing mega fight between monster Naoya Inoue and tricky Junto Nakatani is strongly expected to take place in May 2026 at the iconic Tokyo Dome. This clash of undefeated, pound-for-pound ranked Japanese superstars is set to be a historic event. Why is this fight considered historic? 1. Inoue's undisputed Super Bantamweight titles are at stake. This bout would be contested for all 4 Super Bantamweight World Championship belts: WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO, currently held by Inoue. If Nakatani manages to dethrone Inoue, he would instantly become a unified champion and cement a new legacy in Japanese boxing history. 2. A clash of pound-for-pound P4P elites. Both fighters are featured in the Ring magazine's prestigious pound-for-pound rankings, highlighting their status as 2 of the world's best. Naoya Inoue, ranked number 3, the established consensus champion. Junto Nakatani, ranked number 7, the rapidly rising star. A matchup between Japanese boxers of this caliber, competing at the sport's highest level, is an unprecedented must-see event. 3. Undefeated records and explosive knockout power. Both fighters maintain perfect undefeated records with terrifying knockout ratios. Naoya Inoue, 31 wins, 31 losses, 27 KOs, 87% KO rate. Junto Nakatani, 31 wins, 31 losses, 24 KOs, 77% KO rate. The high KO percentages suggest that while the fight will be a technical masterclass, it has the potential to end with one decisive, concussive blow at any moment. The road to May 2026 mandatory tests. Both Inoue and Nakatani have committed to focusing on their immediate opponents to make a wonderful stage at the Tokyo Dome next year. Fighter: Junto Nakatani, December 2025, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia vs Sebastian Hernandez. To prove his successful transition to the Super Bantamweight division and secure a critical win ahead of the Inoue fight. Naoya Inoue, December 2025, Venu TBD, to defend his undisputed 4-belt crown and maintain his status as the division's undisputed king. If Nakatani secures a dominant victory in Saudi Arabia, demonstrating his power and skill at the new weight class, the highly anticipated Tokyo Dome showdown in May 2026 will be a certainty. Junto Nakatani declares level up in everything ahead of Inoue showdown, the astonishing resolve of the undefeated challenger. Junto Nakatani MT Gym, the undefeated challenger, has revealed his specific strategy and intense resolve for the planned boxing mega fight against undisputed Super Bantamweight World Champion Naoya Inoue, Ohashi Gym, in May 2026. Appearing at a commemorative premium talk show in Tokyo on September 28th, Nakatani stated that the key to defeating Inoue is not just one thing, vowing to first dedicate all his focus to his Super Bantamweight debut in December. Analyzing the champion, an opponent you can't beat with just one thing. When questioned about his chances against Inoue, Nakatani offered a calm and serious analysis of the champion's strength, showing profound respect for the title holder. Inoue is an opponent you can't beat with just one thing. I have to level up in everything while anticipating various scenarios. This declaration is not mere fighting talk. It is rooted in detailed observation. Nakatani attended Inoue's recent title defense against Murodjon Akhmadaliev on September 14th at IG Arena, and he shared the valuable lessons he gained. I got to see his wide array of skills better, and I realized he throws punches at all sorts of different timings. He continued, I want to build up my own boxing by taking that into consideration. This confirms Nakatani's strong determination to evolve beyond his current style and construct a new, multifaceted boxing approach, specifically to counter the champion. The research and evolution for the fight of the century have already begun. Full focus on December. Not the same movements as Bantamweight. As the Inoue fight becomes a distinct possibility, Nakatani recently vacated his Bantamweight title, completing his move up to the Super Bantamweight division. However, his focus is not yet on the Tokyo Dome in May. This is my first fight after moving up a weight class. I'll be training against my next opponent, not necessarily Inoue. Nakatani's immediate target is Sebastian Hernandez, Mexico, whom he will face in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, in December. He's an opponent with power, and I want to put together a subtle boxing performance and show that my movements are not the same as they were at Bantamweight, Nakatani asserted with force. Proving his adaptability and increased power at the new weight class is the essential prerequisite for the fight with Inoue. He's an opponent with power, and I want to put together a subtle boxing performance and show that my movements are not the same as they were at bantamweight, Nakatani asserted with force. Proving his adaptability and increased power at the new weight class is the essential prerequisite for the fight with Inoue. Intensive training schedule revealed. Nakatani also laid out a rigorous training schedule in preparation for the December Saudi Arabia showdown. October, long-distance running camp, upcoming U.S. sparring camp. After returning, MRI checks and final adjustments. With Inoue sending his encouragement to win one more time in December, the question remains, can Junto Nakatani secure a victory in Saudi Arabia and stand in the Tokyo Dome in May in peak condition? The challenge of the undefeated genius officially intensifies. If Nakatani secures a dominant victory in Saudi Arabia, demonstrating his power and skill at the new weight class, the highly anticipated Tokyo Dome showdown in May 2026 will be a certainty. Projected fight dynamics. Inoue's key advantage is versatility, the number of cards in his deck, demonstrated ability to adapt and utilize a wide array of offense, as seen in his recent win over Ahmadali. Absolute power, the capability to instantly end a fight with a single punch. Explosive speed, unmatched hand and foot speed, often defying his weight class. Nakatani's key advantages. Size and reach, likely a slight physical advantage due to his height and naturally larger frame compared to Inoue, who recently moved up in weight. Technical precision, a calculated boxing style, using his length to land punches at sharp angles. Momentum and determination, the drive of an undefeated rising star with the stated goal of upgrading his skill level to beat an opponent who cannot be beaten with just one strategy. This fight promises to be a thrilling blend of Inoue's explosive offense against Nakatani's calculated, long-range, technical prowess, a defining moment in boxing history. Thank you for watching Chat Story. See you again in the next video. Bye for now.